Hunter's Isle. One of the Council's best generals was kidnapped by an unknown source on Hunter's Island. Scouts on the island say that he is being held in a temple to the southeast of the island. The Council is insistent that you rescue him before he is put to death, so there might be a time limit here. It might be flavor text, but it might be that if we don't reach there in time, we'll actually find a dead guy. If we reach it in time, we'll get a guy to join our army. Beast Lord. Shrine of the Cloven Hoof. Yeah, this sort of all indicates that there might be a enemy here. A unique enemy. Yeah, not much thought put into this deployment, just dumping everything. I will proceed on the assumption that if we take too long, we'll basically get nothing from this. So, ooh, Lionmen. These in a long time. They're not bad infantry, definitely. This is the best infantry of the beast, you know. And they aren't bad. They aren't as good as mortal heavy infantry because the stats are a bit lower and they lack the anti-cavalry and the forced march abilities. I think they lack the forced march. Yep. But on the other hand, they're not as vulnerable in tough terrain as we are in Itar. They have a lot better mobility. So they're sort of a heavy infantry and light infantry put together. I'd still prefer heavy infantry any day of the week. But they're not bad or useless. They're a bit different. Just different. Seems there's a lot of beast units here. Yes, definitely so. They're compensating for the weaker stock of units with magical weapons and high experience levels. Ooh, Centaur Knights. These are good cavalry unit piece, but I don't think it's the might not even be the best. They have Centaur Ogres. They're good cavalry unit though. But we have anti-cavalry here waiting for it. That won't matter much. Armor 45, gee. Gonna be 50% more against magical. So yeah. That's a tough one. I don't know how I would deal with that. Having magical weapons is actually a detriment in fighting them. You'd be much better off with a mortal weapon. Or a non-magical, any kind, mechanical, normal. Anything would be better. Okay, it's just a small harassment group. Yeah, we'll start harassing them immediately. Okay, what to do? Guess we'll just move closer to the enemy. Yeah, this definitely isn't their main offensive. Yeah, they have basically nothing here. I don't want to go too close as black ice throwers. They have a magical attack. They have been fairly devastating against normal units with their shot, so a mechanical unit could even die from a single shot.
Boom!
We shouldn't have any trouble with this lot. Okay, let's move forward and scout. Only ogres in the horse. These guys they're just outdated. We'll see how things change again when we actually reach the final continent. We're at least seeing a good mix of different units. They do need to... haven't seen what the best they can bring out. I don't think we will. Maybe we'll see in the final mission of this company. But yeah, it still thinks the enemies feels like the enemy is holding back. Now we're talking. Reinforcements are arriving. We'll keep all the Sky Hunters in a single group for the moment.
Vasilis Atticus!
We did just fine. Enemy didn't manage to do anything worthwhile. So let's see what we can get from this. Cloak of Hiding, that's a good indication we can get a magical weapon out of it. Some kind of a skirmish weapon or melee weapon would be perfect. Eagle Eyes, not something that is perfect. As long as we have those scouting units, it's definitely useless to us. Boots of Rapid Movement. So, I have a feeling a wide variety of different items. I'm sort of interested in seeing what we could possibly get from this. I have a feeling I don't see it being all that useful. Not at this point anyway. Not how we play the game. Ring of Regeneration, that's we can get a Ring of Regeneration with potentially get a Amulet of Resistance. Yes, yes, and more yes. We'll put them on one of the Seekers. That should give us we don't have to fear so much about the magical attacks. That's very good. Yeah, we're getting a huge amount of casualties or wounds when we try to attack anyone with a magical attack. So, magic defense 50. We can get that to 150 when the situation should drastically change. Yeah, very welcome in the. We do need to counter that somehow, but I don't think we want to attack because it's very likely to have company. I'm not fighting very smartly at this point. Problem being that I'm not moving forward. And we did have a sort of a potential time limit at least. I really would like a scout to get there before us. That's not gonna happen. Oh. It appears that it might be a lone enemy. Yeah, we'll definitely clean up this. I don't want to spend a single second here anymore on the next turn. I want to move on. He's dead. Very good. I don't think we're in any kind of threat now. Any kind of danger. Yeah. Progress has been fairly rapid. So we'll try to keep up the momentum. Not getting stuck anywhere. They have a solid selection of fairly good units. And the trend continues. No real weaknesses in those units. They could be worse, but they're not bad. Could definitely be better to come on. Okay, full speed ahead. And mission is to finish the mission fast as possible. Shrines and things like that, secondary consideration, although I do like the fact that we're getting Amulets of Resistance again. Don't get too close. I'm not looking forward to the barrage from those black ice throwers. Yeah. Luckily they decided not to attack, while attacking with all their vulnerable troops. I'm sure there's some kind of logic behind that. Ah. We'll start attacking. Okay, was the other guy who could move? It's gonna take a couple more turns before we're in a good enough position to properly threaten the locations we have to take over. Do we attack the Dragon Knights or the Ice Warriors? We have to do a bit of both, I guess. And that should be enough. Want to pull out their fangs, so to speak. No, I don't see how they could possibly kill any one of ours. Maybe one of the lion dragons is in slight jeopardy, but that's it. Oh shit. If they attack with archers, we might may well lose. Very close indeed. But we did just fine. We weakened them enough so they couldn't use their aerial force against us. And we can recover relatively easily from that. It's just one unit that has to be pulled away from action. Yeah, Sandmen are fairly dangerous. The missile attack doesn't appear to be all that great against them. And we have better armor, but since they have a magical attack, we don't really have that advantage in actuality. That's why I think we should try to get some magical weaponry on some of our infantry. There's no way we can fight if they have some kind of a better version of heavy infantry, we are very hard pressed to fight against them if we don't have a better skirmish or magical melee. Archery is nice and all, but if our heavy infantry can't perform the main function they are exist in this army, then the bows are a wrong choice to keep them. You are a little bit behind at this point. There's no way we can attack any kind of heavy infantry unit. Not much we can do at this point. Ooh.
Chapter 2 Psycho Killer.
Ooh, but they... Shit. Oh. We attacked a little bit too recklessly here. Sandmen. I'm not at all surprised that that happened though. We need to try this thing again. With less suicidal attacking this time. This is what happens when you try to attack too much without first gathering up your forces in a... or forming up before doing your attack. So the formations break up, everything, you get units isolated from all the other units and they're vulnerable to attack from multiple sides. It all breaks down very, very quickly. We need to block the enemy here. Make things a little bit more slowly. At least until we get some of these stragglers to join us. Okay, let's give it another try.
Fossilis
This
saticus.
time we are much more... We have a much better defense there.
Diaito killer.
Heavy infantry... Holy shit, those guys are dangerous. One goddamn guy left alive. Press. Ah. With these, we are starting to be basically evenly matched. So it's more of a who attacks first. That's usually the one who gets to inflict their large casualties. What to do? We are in a disadvantage here, but we need to get through the Sandmen somehow. How should we handle this? It's going to be delayed for another turn. Not exactly dangerous. This should definitely be the end of it. There's nothing left. We'll attack the temple first because I'm sort of curious to see what the reward for that is. Within the temple you find a general bound to a pillar against one wall. The general, grateful for the timely rescue, decide to join your army. Yeah. There was much rejoicing. We'll just attack with something and finish this. I think this will end when we kill the lineman. Final unit. Many of the enemy forces flee for their lives. The council offers 250 gold for your effort. Tyndall Cove Island, Marcel Islands. These get annihilated, these get annihilated. So, 3 missions. There might be a separate landing mission here, but I hope currently that there isn't. We got Emerald of Resistance! Sword of Death Wounds, that's almost as useful. Amulet of Resistance. Vastly improved of Skyhunter. I'm not sure they even have the time to be fairly useful anymore. Doesn't really matter. Buy more light cavalry. I don't think I want to keep the one unit available if I just want something for some reason. Like a bombardier or something. I don't think that's unlikely to happen, so this is more likely what we're going to see for the rest of the campaign. That's it for this time though.